Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to Danielle Lee, Spiritual Visionary. Please excuse the darkness of it all, but it is very, very early in the morning, and I wanted to get this done for you today. Um, it's quite dark in here. I don't know if it's coming. It doesn't seem like it's coming across very dark in the video, but hey, I'm a psychic medium. I get messages before I come online, so when I'm preparing. So I have had for you that you've had a fire in your belly renewed, like it's just been lit again, which is so fantastic after such a time of quiet, I would say. I get people's their traits, their behaviors, their emotional and their emotional and their um, physical ailments that come up. So another thing was my sinuses were playing up. So sinuses mean, because I looked it up in my book, and that's the body is the barometer of the soul. It's like my Bible, you can see it's me. And our emotional body affects our physical body. So what I was getting was so you've got this fire in your belly that's renewed, and it's coming back fiercer and stronger with sinuses. But my sinuses were playing up this morning, and I thought, oh, what's the matter with that? So it means from that book, not enjoying life because you are not satisfied with the way you are learning. Well, guess what? You can't be a perfectionist all the time. You can't do the right thing all the time. You have to start um, accepting that you have to learn at the pace you're learning at. You don't need to go into details with yourself. Just know that you're learning the best way you can for the information you've been given. Okay. The cards that I'm using today, are beautiful cards, are the Dragon Fae Oracle cards. And let me pull a few. The first one is Attunement. Isn't she beautiful? Just like you. Or handsome, just like you. Have courage. And a knock on the door. So opportunities are coming. So this reading is a general, but love has been coming into all my readings this time, which is great. Attunement. This is about mothering, and I feel like you need to have the courage. And when it comes to mothering, it's about speaking your mind for those of you who are having issues with your mother, for those of you who have lost your mother, for those of you who have just become mothers or fathers. There's that mothering, that feminine instinct behind this having courage and this finding attunement within yourself. So in regards to new mums out there, you Sagittarian new mummies, I want to say just go easy on yourself, because this whole fire in your belly, and there's a new sense of feeling wonderful within yourself and euphoric. I want to say it's a euphoric moment for you. For those of you who have lost a mum and are really missing that meshing with them, I want to say that your mum is around you. She has lots of wonderful ideas. She gives you lots of signs. She's really kickstarted your fire in your belly again. Like, thinking about her has made you want to do things again, to inspire her. She's inspired you to want to do better and to make her proud. For those of you who've had issues with your mother, I want to say that now is a time to heal it, even if you don't heal something with their actual person in person. I want you to heal it within yourself. So going back, doing some soul searching, knowing that you didn't make the choices that she made. You know, parents make choices sometimes and they do the best that they can majority of the time. There are a select few parents that don't, but those of you who've had issues with your mum, I want to say, I want you to heal. It is time for healing that angst within yourself. So even if you can't talk to her about this, I want you to know that you can just accept the choices that she made and move on. And it's sometimes hard to say that, and I myself have lived through mother abandonment issues, so I do understand how hard it can be to look it in the face, but it's there, okay? And it's time to accept, not forgive, but accept that she made choices and that was on her, not you. It was not your fault, okay? I want you to take your fault away. I want you to have the courage. This is for everybody. Have the courage to heal that mothering issue that is around you. So that's the first part of this reading. That's where the heart lies. The heart lies is having courage and that fire in your belly. That's where this starts. And learning new things, you know. I want to also say that every reader that you watch online has a message for you, every single one of us. Otherwise, you wouldn't be drawn to us. So I've said this in all my other readings this time. This is a huge message on a huge scale that for every sign, and that is Sagittarius. You wouldn't be here if you didn't want some sort of guidance or some sort of answer and some way to move forward with your life. So, and not just me, but other great readers that you watch online. So, we all have something to share with you. And even if it's just a little snippet of what I say today, it's still something that will resonate with you. It's a matter of if you are open enough to listen and hear what's being said and accepting that. You're in a safe place in these online movies. I'm going to say movies. It's like you watch the movies of your mind. It's you want to accept and have all these options. And speaking of options, sorry, the knock on the door came as well. So there's lots of doors opening for you, but you've got to shut some doors as well. Okay, it is okay and safe enough to shut the doors. Let me see what that's about. Rebirth. Beautiful. And the elder heed wide counsel. So again, that I feel like that's an older person in your life that can offer you great guidance. And your rebirth, it says whole again underneath. So this rebirth card. So a lot of you have been feeling less than perfect, and that's okay because, like I said, you can't be perfect all the time. You can't have your fire in your belly all the time. We have to have some balance over the course of our lives. And I feel like in this time, you will find once you talk to people or talk to this older person that you will get exactly what you need. In the dragon phase, sorry, rebirth, you're whole again. I feel like that's something that's coming. That's something you've been lacking. And again, it comes back to that mother issue. So your relationships, as in romantic relationships, have been taking a bit of a dive is what the word I'm hearing. They've been taking a bit of they've been like a bit of a punching bag. So the relationships that for those of you that are in relationships have been a bit tense. I'm going to say tense is the word. I feel like it's an emotional punching bag is what I'm feeling in those of you that are in relationships. And feeling whole again and feeling sexy and feeling wanted is a huge thing for Sagittarius. And feeling less than perfect is a trait that a lot of us get. But at the same time, as a Sagittarian, that fire in your belly and that passion has been like someone's thrown a bucket of water over you and cooled you right down. So heed the wise counsel. These are for those of you that are in relationships. Heed that counsel. Look after you and your best interest, okay, if you will, because this is in relationship, in a romantic relationship. This for those in partnerships, marriages, etc. I want you to feel whole again. I want you to feel loved again, okay? For those of you that are single, like I said, the heed wide counsel is there. So talk to that older person that's been around the block a few times, in whichever capacity that means for you. I'll pick another card, and that's the Wild Huntress. Ooh, very beautiful. And that's face your shadow side. So in regards to that, I did see I feel like it says you can't always be the peacemaker. So you can't always be the one that's looking after everybody else. You can't always be the one that diffuses um, issues. You can't be the one that's trying and chasing. You have to let people come and chase you. Yes, you want someone to be in your life. Yes, you have interests in some people. And some people, because there's knocks on the door, there's lots of offers there. You've never been short of finding somebody, even though it feels like it. You haven't been short of finding someone. That's just this shadow side of you. You feel like you're too picky sometimes, and you are definitely not too picky sometimes. You just know what you want, and that's brilliant. Always go with what you want. It says face your shadow side. So be the vixen, be that foxy lady, or really, if you're a man, that gusto. Go in with gusto. Go in with your passion and your fire, and really enjoy finding yourself again. And it's finding that sexuality. I don't want to say sensuality, but sexuality. Find that sexuality within yourself so that you can give it out to other people. And the people are there, but being discerning is a great thing, okay? Don't settle for less than you deserve, because you've settled a lot of the time for less than you deserve, guys. And that's in people in relationships as well here, you Saggies in relationships. I want you to know that you shouldn't settle for the way you get treated sometimes, okay? You can't always be the peacemaker. Sometimes you need to fight back, and you need to fight back with facts. Don't go in with your emotions, go with facts, okay? Don't get wrapped up in the whole hype of it all this is for everybody, all you Saggies. When you're in an argument with someone, go in with facts, take your emotions out. Go in with facts, emotions out, because your fire and that when you're on that roll can really like end up being a huge fire that lasts for months, like we had here in Australia, okay, within you. So don't let it stew. That's what else happens. It simmers, and that's not good for you. Okay, that's not good for you. So when you're passionate and you're protecting your loved ones and protecting yourself, just remember that it is time now to be you. It is time now to be you. It's time now to find that, you know, part of yourself that has been missing for a while, that fire in your belly that just wants to like ignite again. Okay. And Web of All Life is here. The Web of Life. What a lovely card. You have got lovely cards here today, this morning. Please excuse, I don't know if you can hear in the background, but there's a garbage truck coming up the road of all times. So the web of life. We all create webs of life, and we all create a web. I just want to show this being. The web of life, Chamara. She is, we all create these webs of life. So I want you to know that in creating your web, sometimes the spiders take them down, they rebuild them, and they take them down every night and rebuild them. And I want you to know that you can do that. You have the option to do that. Just because you've gone out and you've created something, whatever it is you're creating, in whatever facet of your life you're creating, you can take that web down and change it and put it somewhere else. You can change it to catch whatever it is you need to catch. You're not stuck there. You're the creator of your web. You are the web creator. Okay? You are not getting stuck in the web. I'm not getting that at all with this card. You are the creator of your own web. And the lips here are closed, and the lips are, I have to say, when I sat down, obviously it's first thing in the morning, I've just got up, I've just put a little bit of makeup on, I didn't have any lips on, and I had to go and put lips on, so it must have been for you. So the lips say it all. So I want you to, like, thin-lipped, tight-lipped. You need to stay tight-lipped sometimes. You need to hone in that fire. Sometimes you need to hone in and just listen and absorb instead of going out and about. Now my alarm clock is going off. Sorry. So with that note, I am going to finish up here. Please like, share, and subscribe. I am available for private readings as well. Please see in the description box my details to contact me for bookings. Have a wonderful day. This is for May, from now to the end of May 2020. Have a wonderful day today, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. And remember, stay true to yourself, darlings. See you later.